We begin with a developing story out of Forest Grove, where a police officer was sent to the hospital after being hurt by a man with a knife. Welcome to KOIN News 6 at 6 o'clock, everyone. I'm Cor Harlan in tonight for Ken Body. Now, this happened at around 11 o'clock this morning at the Forest Grove Inn on Pacific Avenue. Chris Woodard is live on the scene there right now. Chris, what can you tell us about the condition of the officer, first of all?
Care, the officer himself is doing well tonight. He's been treated and released from the hospital, but the suicidal man that officers were dealing with is in the hospital in critical condition. Now take a look at the scene here. You can still see where some police tape is hung up there on the second floor. That is where this all went down late this morning. Police say they were called here to the Forest Grove Inn on a report of a suicidal man. When they arrived, they say they found a man covered in blood, armed with a knife, and they say he was yelling at officers to kill him. The man wasn't listening to police and he wouldn't drop that knife. So officers say they managed to tase the man, and during that ensuing struggle is when one of the officers was cut. Police say they don't know if the man tried to stab the officer or if the officer was possibly trying to grab for that knife, and that's when he was cut. But the subject here, the suicidal man, he is still hospitalized. He was taken to the hospital by Life Flight with life-threatening injuries.
I believe the officers handled it very well today, very well. They used restraint. They were able to take this man into custody. It's unfortunate that an officer had to get injured in the process, but no life taken, and we'll see if this man recovers and can get help.
Police tell us that the man was not injured in the struggle with officers, but rather that his injuries happened before police arrived. They say they are confident that those injuries were self-inflicted. And again, as for the officer, he was treated at the hospital for cuts to his hand. We're told he got a couple stitches, but he has been released and is doing well this evening. Live in Forest Grove, I'm Chris Woodard for KOIN 6 News.